All right, this is just going to be a real super short video. For Christmas, Margaret got me a new shift lever for my bike. It's actually pretty easy. It's only 2 Allen wrenches to put it on or off, but there are some considerations when you put the new one on that you need to be aware of. As you can see, I already got started. I already took the rear one off, and then I decided to make a video of it. So basically, we'll just get the front one off. It's just a Allen wrench, 1/4 inch, and then I'll show you how to put the new one on. Okay, so that's the stock one that comes with the bike. So we got to take the peg off the shift lever. It's the same 1/4 inch Allen wrench. Well, at least on this one it is, because these are aftermarket pegs, because I was having problems getting my toe under it, so I got some longer ones. And that's all there is to that. All right, so we're going to open the box up. Here's the first one. Second one. And there's your screws, bolts. Okay. Now we're going to put our pegs back on to the new ones. I'm actually going to put a little bit of blue Loctite on there, just a little bit. That'll help hold it on there. All right. Goes in there. 1/4 inch. And that's it. And then you do the other one the same way. So something to be aware of is, depending on your bike or the shift lever you've got, the bolts may come down from the top, which I had one that actually came down from the top. The other came from the bottom. You can do it either way. I'm gonna bring them in from the bottom though. And one of the things you want to do before you put the bolt in is you want to put the shift lever on, and you're going to sit on the bike and make sure you can get your toe under it. And well, let me get on the bike. The reason why you want to get on here and try it with your toe is because if you get it up too high, you only have a certain range of motion with your ankle to shift. So like there, I've got it too high. I can't shift. I would actually have to lift my foot to shift the gears. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to drop it down 1 notch. Just do it notch by notch. I mean, you don't want to go too far. But you also got to be able to get your toe under there. So like there, I can comfortably get my toe under it and get it into gear. So I'm going to leave the front one in that position. You're supposed to put some blue Loctite on this, so we're going to do that. Obviously, you don't want your shift lever coming off. There you go. And then you got to come up from the bottom. I put an extension on there, and so you can see the bolt right there. I'll come up to the bottom and screw that in. Now, if you see there's a ridge there, there's one in the back too. That's where your screw goes through. So even if it's not tight, the bolt would actually have to fall completely off before that shift lever would come off. There we go. I'm just going to snug it down at this point so we can put the other one on. The back one here is somewhat critical. So let's go through this this process. So I'm going to put it on there and just leave it there. Now the reason why I say this is kind of critical is you got your floorboard in the way of this one. So like if I were to shift right now, okay, I'm real close to that floorboard bottoming out. All right. Now also, if you drop your bike or you lay it over, see that floorboard comes up, it's going to hit your shift lever, or it's going to hit your peg, and that could cause it to bend or even break your peg off. So even though it might be comfortable lower, I'm going to bring it up 1 notch higher like that, so that now, see my floorboard, bring a camera down here. Now the floorboard doesn't hit the peg when it comes up if I drop the bike, and it won't break my shift lever or my peg. And at the same time, when I shift now, I have no chance of bottoming out on the floorboard and not being able to get into gear properly. You got to make sure you push it in enough too, so you can get it into that ridge that I showed you earlier. There it goes. Try to get it finger tight, and then we'll get a wrench on it. All right. The instructions after the blue Loctite on there, it says tighten it to 24 to 26 pounds. So I got the torque wrench out, and it's set to, it probably won't be able to see it, but it's set to 24 pounds. So we're gonna get that on there and tighten them up. It's pretty hard to get under there, especially with the torque wrench. There we go. There it is. Heard it click. That's 24 pounds. And then we do the other one the same way. Okay, so we tightened up the front one as well. And now we can, you can check it. So there, it's all the way down, and it doesn't hit the floorboard. If you were to drop your bike, the floorboard's going to come up. It's not going to hit the peg, and I have room under my toe. So that's about it. It's an easy task, but because of the floorboard considerations and the swing of the rocker shifter, I wanted to do a video about it because those are things that you need to take into consideration when you change that shift lever out.